Hey everybody, it is day 5. So excited that you stayed with us all week. If you're here watching this, then you did. Um, I'm sure your head's spinning, and we gave you lots of information this week. Hopefully, we answered all of your questions. And if not in the group, hopefully you've been talking with your coach and reaching out to them and asking the specific individual questions that you have. Um, we remember at the beginning of the week, I talked about that you were chosen for a reason, and that we each of the coaches chose people that they thought would be good at this business, that would be able to help other people. This business isn't for everybody. You have to be a certain kind of person that's positive and wants to help other people, has that drive to be healthy and happy. So if that's you, then this business is for you. Whether or not you think it or not right now, you can do this. We all started somewhere. Today is all about success stories. I've been giving you success stories throughout the week, but today is really all about that. And the reason is because success stories are what we use as coaches to share this business with people. We talked about how we are not salespeople, and it's really about sharing what's worked for us, what's worked for our customers, and how other people have been successful. And that's what drives people to you. And that's what's going to bring people to your groups. And that's what's going to get people to want to work with you. Is you're going to share either your success story or one of our success stories or someone else's success story on the team or just within Beachbody. There's even a whole link of success stories that you can share, but that's really what drives people to us. So I'm going to start by talking about my success story and kind of where I am in this business and where I see it going, and then talk a little bit more about being a product of the product. So if you're not sure what that means, I will tell you. So let's go back literally 1 year from today. Now, I'm recording this on Thursday, but today, Friday, November 21st, 1 year from today, I signed up to be a coach. Now, reverse about a month and a half before that. I was on Facebook and I saw Lindsay, my coach. You guys heard from her earlier this week. I saw Lindsay posting on Facebook about clean eating and doing turbo fire while she was 25 weeks pregnant, and I thought she was crazy at first. And then I was about to run the Chicago Marathon, and I knew that after the Chicago Marathon I was going to have to do something different, because I wasn't going to be running 25 to 30 miles a week, wasn't going to be burning the thousands of calories I was burning, so I wasn't going to be able to eat the crap food I was eating. I had gone through lots of diets, and I'd lost 55 pounds on Weight Watchers years before. And yes, I did that. But I will say even today that I did not do it the healthy way. I did it by eating lean cuisines and smart ones and anything that was easy to count the points, which is not generally good food, because I just wanted something easy at that time. And that's what it was. And then I was also working out, but that will come back in the story in a second. So I was about to run the marathon. I ran the marathon, and I started a clean eating group, I joined a clean eating group with Lindsay the day after the marathon. And it probably changed my life. My mom for years had been telling me to eat this and eat that, and she was gluten-free, so she wanted me to be gluten-free because she has celiac, so she thought I had celiac. And if you're anything like me, you don't listen to your mom all the time. That's me. I don't listen to her. Sorry, Mom, if you ever see this. I'm one that I have to figure it out for myself. So that's what happened. I joined the clean eating group, and it was an aha, like, oh my gosh, what have I been putting in my body? My best friend at the time was fighting cancer. Sorry. She recently passed away. So, sorry, I didn't think this was going to happen. And my sister had fought cancer. and was cancer free. So I didn't want that to happen to me. So I decided that I needed to start eating good. And that's really what happened. So over those 2 weeks, I changed my life. I started planning my meals every week. I'm a planner. My boyfriend yells at me because I plan things like weeks in advance. Like, when are we going to go? Let's go do this on this date. And he's like, Amanda, come on. He's just a last minute person. So I'm a planner. So planning my meals was like key for me. Planning my meals, prepping my meals, because like I said before, those lean cuisines and everything was easy because it was grab and go. So if I could make that happen with clean foods, I would. So that's what I did. I started prepping my meals every week, and I haven't stopped. The weeks that I haven't had time to prep my meals, I haven't eaten the best, and I'll be honest. So fast forward, 2 weeks is over, and I decide to join Lindsay's 30-day group, which was a Beachbody program specific group. But I had already had a Beachbody program. So I told Lindsay, I have a program. I'm not buying one. I'm not buying Shakeology because I've tried that in the past. I just want to be in your group and for the accountability. So yeah, that's what I did. Lindsay likes to tell that story. Well, within that 30 days, I saw such a change, and I loved the motivation and the accountability of that group. Being able to not only have others help me, but I was helping other people, and I was sharing what I was doing. We were taking our sweaty selfies, and we were sharing pictures of what we were eating and whatnot. And so I finally decided, okay, Lindsay, I want to be a coach. I want to do this. I have so many people in my life that can benefit from this, that have seen my sister and my best friend struggle, and I want them to feel as happy and healthy as I do. So I became a coach. However, when I first started coaching, as like you're afraid that people are going to think you're selling and blah, blah, blah. So for the first month and a half, I just ran clean eating groups that weren't program specific. I never pressured anybody. I still don't pressure anybody to buy a product. But I didn't even run a group that they had to buy a product. Now I do run some groups that they have to have the 21-day fix to be in the group, but I still run my non-program specific groups too. Not all coaches do. It's totally preference. It's up to you, what you feel comfortable with, what you want to do. But that's kind of what I do. So I've continued running those groups, and then in January is really when my business kind of took off. So November, December, I ran a group. There was, I think, most of those girls are still with me in groups now. I'd probably say all of those girls are still with me in groups now, which is really cool to now see them a year later. My sister just shared her story on Facebook. So if you're friends with Sheila, you can go read her story and what it has changed for her. She's lost 34 pounds, is a healthier mom, and will never get cancer again. Sorry, this is so emotional for me. I did not expect it. But I think what finally got me comfortable in January to begin sharing the product with other people was that I had a success story with a product. I did a product from day 1 to day 60, which was T25, which is the best program in the whole world. I'm going to start doing it again. I just did it this week for the first time in months, and it was so much fun. But it literally changed my body in a way that I'd never seen before. I had been going to the gym for years, and I'd been running. I just ran a marathon, and I never saw my body in the shape that it was. I only lost 1 pound, but I lost 12 inches. And I think that is huge. And I think that is huge for people to understand that it's not about the scale. It took me a while to learn that it's not about the scale. But after I did T25, I shared my results, shared my success story, and other people started asking, what are you doing? What can I do? And then the 21 Day Fix came out in February, which is the program for anybody. So that really helped my business and really helped a lot of people. So really what I'm talking about here is being a product of the product. If you're not following a program, if you're not drinking Shakeology, then why, if you're not doing it, why would other people want to do it? If you don't believe in it, other people aren't going to believe in it. So you have to be a product of the product. Drink Shakeology every day. Share what it's done for you in your life. If you haven't been able to try Shakeology yet, reach out to your coach or me. I have samples that you can purchase from me. They're single serve samples. I have chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. You can also buy a sampler pack online, but you want to at least try it before you commit to becoming a coach. Because if you can't share how great the products are, then it's probably going to be hard to be a coach. Sorry, I'm just going to be honest. But along with being a product of the product, people get worried because they say, well, I've only done the 21 Day Fix. How am I going to share other programs with other people? The amount of information in our back office, which is our coach online office that has all the training and where we can track our orders and all that stuff, there is information about every product, including videos, success stories, what's included, a ton of stuff. You'll also be, as a coach, you'll be in a group of other coaches, actually multiple groups of other coaches that you can always reach out and say, hey, has anybody done Brazil butt lift? Do you have a success story you can share with me? Kind of what were your results? Because results sell. That's what people want. They want results. They want to know, is this going to work for me? And if it's not, then they're not going to get it. So you want to share with them that it's worked for somebody else. So if you're talking with a mother of 3 children and you are like me and you have no children, you're going to want to find somebody that, has gone through insanity as a mother of 3 and try and get kind of their success story from it so that you can share something that will be relatable to the person you're talking to. Hopefully this was kind of all over the place and I got a little emotional and whatever, but I'm trying to be real and I want you to understand that this business can be for anybody. It's for all different kinds of people. You don't have to be fit. You don't have to be an expert by any means. Like I just said, there is training for everyone and everything imaginable. It's crazy. But it's for different people. You've seen the different stories from the different coaches this week, and we're all different. None of us are the same. I don't have any children. I live with my boyfriend in Chicago. Many of the coaches on my team are young mothers with children 3 years old and younger. And they're doing this business and they are working this business and they are feeling happier and healthier than they ever have in their lives because they are helping other people. And in return, without those people even knowing it, those people are helping us as coaches. You probably don't even know it in the challenge groups, how much you help us as coaches. If it wasn't for you, we may not be sticking to the plan. Every morning when I wake up, I think, I have to do this because they're counting on me. They're counting on me to see my sweaty pic at 5:30 a.m. when I'm finished with my workout. So it is a return investment. When I help you, you're helping me at the same time. So Again, I know this week was a ton of information. Hopefully, something resonated with you. We want to know what resonated with you. What's going to make you become a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10 to become a coach? We want you on our team. We want you to be successful. So we will do everything in our power to help you. Lindsay and I are the diamond coaches on this team, meaning that we have the most experience. Lindsay's my coach, so actually she's a star diamond because I just became a diamond coach. And so we'll be running apprentice groups in the next month that basically is a training group for new coaches that will give you everything you need and more. So when you become a coach, your coach now, that has been your fitness coach for however long, maybe a week, maybe a year, not only becomes just your fitness coach, but they're now your business coach too. And they're your business partner. And we're all in this together, and we're a big team, and we'll help each other in whatever ways we can. So hope you make a great decision, and I will talk to you soon. You can always reach out to me even if I'm not your coach. You can find me on Facebook, Amanda Huber Walsh. Thanks.